Maycee Barber's not walking out to the fight. Cinema. She's not walking out. Hold on. Come on. Don't walk out. Please, for the love of God, don't walk out. Hold on. Maycee Barber is... Apparently they were waiting for her to walk out. It's apparently not time. Hold on. Hold on now. He is fun, yeah. Only one way to save UFC 100 gorillas versus Ian Gary. Winner gets his wife. All right. I'd rather watch you shadow box than this lame-ass main event. Let me oil you up, little bro. Bedtime cop Poirier impression. Dude. Hey, come on, dude, man. Come on, dude. Thank you for the 2. Did ever sparking these girls save women's MMA? It does. I remember training with Gamrot. I don't talk about what happens in sparring, but I would always get the better of him and dropped him countless times. All right. Vegas 105 is still the worst card this year. Hold on, dude. Impression of Goddard calling off the main event. No, it's over. People have got to sleep. They're going to cancel it? No effing way. They're going to cancel it, I think, yeah. Erin not letting her across the Riverlands right now. No, true. Thank God. Thank you for the 5. Impression of Goddard calling the main event. I've already read it. Are we actually going to see Dana take accountability for putting out some bullshit? I don't know. Main event finished by period cramps. No. This is my first UFC event. It's been a bit dull, but I'm really excited for the main event. I've heard this is where it gets good usually. Yeah, this is the big moment. These bitches be tripping. So this is over, or are they actually waiting, or what's going on? People forget, man. Maycee lost a fucking Happy Warrior. I know she did. She did. They saved us. 5.4k more people in here than the Apex. True. Don't know how we have 5k viewers. Somebody called Dan 50k gay. True. Danny Gay. Somebody called Danny Gay. They saved us. Well. The piggy finally went live again. What the fuck would you abandon us when there's no UFC and nothing else? People could have killed themselves, including myself. Thank you for the 5, but I'm good. Do we really need this main event? Let's be honest. No, we don't. But it would be fun at this point to see it. Cue the music. War is over. I don't know. This is why Gamrot versus Klein should have been 5 rounds. Land down under starts playing. Volk might step in. Wait, chat. I actually tweeted earlier, did I not? Time for the main event of this fight. Listen, I don't... Imagine Men at Work starts playing. Here comes Volk, dude. John Jones isn't a gorilla, but he could easily beat off 100 men. True. This is the downfall of the UFC live in action. No more fit in place than the Apex. In big 2025. True. She saw some empty dishes in the sink. Okay. Maycee Barber's like 5% downs. She does look a bit like Sydney Sweeney, yeah. Thank you for the £2. That is the beefy one. My new name is Patrick Nelson from Bemis Point, New York, and I'm sexually attracted to my brother Greg Nelson. Thank you for the $5. Impression of Ralph the Baker watching women's MMA for the first time. I don't know who that is. Thank you for the 2. First time it's happened, and it's for a women's MMA fight. There's been other moments, but not this soon to the walkout. Impression of TT Volk sitting down to watch. Can't wait for this one. Hang on a minute. Thank you for the 2. Get Cody McKenzie off the fishing boat ASAP. Yes. Still have nothing to say, Guru. Yeah, it's over. The main event's over. There's no main event. Shevchenko's in the crowd. Get in there. True. Best women's MMA fight ever. Right. Erin Blanchfield. Erin Blanchfield versus Maycee Barber might just go down as the greatest women's MMA main event of all time. Never have I been this happy witnessing a women's MMA main event. This is next level excitement. Please make them all like that one. And they can the main event every week. Thank you very much for the best women's MMA main event of all time. Honestly, this is the best outcome. Yeah. Thank you for the $2. It is the best outcome, true. It's why you don't make women's main events, yeah. Thank you for the 2. Gamrot strikes again. He did. Gamrot strikes again, dude. He didn't like the way Maycee was looking at him backstage. He fucking zapped her ACLs out. A card for the ages tonight. True. Netflix, now we're good. True. Guru, it's time to start your own promotion. I don't know. First women's MMA main event to not go 5 rounds. True. Fight was cancelled. We're aware of that now. Thank you for the 2. Thank you for the £2, Splio. They're talking over Bruce Buffer. Impression of Marab breaking Maycee Barber's toe. Yeah, that was how he does it. He farted while it was in there. Fight was cancelled. Thank you for the 2. I know. Maycee Barber is now 10 fights from a title shot. True. Good job. We put on the best women's MMA main event. We got it cancelled. We did this. Thank you for the $5. Gamrot versus Blanchfield being announced. Yes. Yes, it is. Thank you for the 5. Never have I had more respect for women than I do now. Our savior. Maycee Barber. True. Is this the worst card of all time? It probably is, yeah. I'm so embarrassed for this pathetic promotion. The UFC has just tweeted Maycee Barber's on her period. She can't fight. No, they didn't tweet that. So no scissoring, no. Don't skip my impression, Guru. I don't know what it is, dude. Just say it again rather than saying for me to check back. I can't check back at this point. There's too many. Chaz Skelly Emma's was even worse. Yes. That was worse, to be fair. Thank you for the £2. Did he do it on the walkout or some shit? This will go down as the fight card of all time. This should have been a loss due to forfeit. It should have been. No joke, those disgusting fake tits gave her some kind of health scare. You not only ruined your body, but your career on some... Did she really get some fake ones? Oh, she did get fake tits. Why wasn't I alerted about this or even consulted about this decision making? Oh, she did. What the fuck? They look terrible. Cut Barber on the spot. Erin Blanchfield wins by inducing PMS. Have I got to send more money? No. Just say it in that one, man. Fucking hell. Don't start annoying me at this point. Greatest women's main event fight I've ever seen. Thank you for the 2. Dana booking Jones versus Barber next. Good luck. Turns out the doc said Barber's eyes were too close together to fight. Alright, I never stopped Darren Till's title run. Gustafsson versus Erin on short notice. Yes, sure. Dana's fault for making a trash women's MMA main event. She had a seizure. CT Volk stepping up on short notice versus Blanchfield. Erin just said Hunter said Barber had a seizure. Okay. Blanchfield versus Barber being cancelled has getting out of school for summer break vibes. It does. Barber built like an avocado. All right. Dana just called up McDonald's to see if Molly's at work tonight. Thank you for the membership, Splio. I appreciate you. Thanks. Don't let this distract you that Jones is still ducking. He is still ducking, yes. President Dana explaining tonight's card. Yeah, we just took a shit on the whole Apex. Delta Ngannou reviving Maycee Barber backstage. No. Thank you for the... Have you tried running her over? Turns out Marab slammed Maycee too. Armin and Maycee dapping up backstage. Thank you for 40 rupees. True. Someone said unprofessional or something. Is Ilya the perfect fighter? Eastern grappling plus based Western striking mentality? Yes, he is. Also funny how the UFC is cooked now. Women's MMA main event gets cancelled. True. Very true. It's disgusting. Guru hasn't been this ecstatic for someone's medical emergency since Gaziev's heart attack. I know. Gaziev's heart attack will never be dropped. Thank you for the $5 Canadian. She shat herself. Yeah. Well, I would have got that one right as well. That's a shame. 100 million bets, anti-guru, year to date, minus 211. All right. Thank you for the $5, John Miller. Thoughts on Strickland slander on Aiden's stream? He went after me a bit, but it wasn't even that bad. So he's just trying to show Nina that he's against me. He didn't really go after me. What would your reaction be if this happens in Jones versus Aspinall, assuming that fight happens? Also an impression of Aspinall's reaction to it. Yeah, mate, he just fucking shit his pants, mate. Dude, if that actually happened and Jones didn't walk out, cinema. I wouldn't shut up about it for the rest of time. Gamrot broke the fucking feed, sent them to an ad break to stew on it. Voodooed Barber and said, I'm main event. Fucking Chad Specky. I know, he is a marauder. Hey, Randy, nice. And then he went and found some, like, little mouse, and he called it Stuart. Thank you for the 5. Hey, Randy, nice Burks, bro. Thank you for the 5. Dark Age of the UFC. Yes. I missed the main event. What happened? Oh, it was a war. Actually a fucking war. I went out and everyone's obsessed with basketball. I live to see when the UFC gets that much attention. But how can they casuals won't watch and instead of putting on good cards with we get this? Thank you for the $10. Yeah, everyone's obsessed with basketball these days. I don't know. It is what it is, man. There goes a great fap. UFC's in shambles. She has a seizure. Early stoppage. Maycee was just getting started. Damn, thank you for the $10, Vic Romano. People forget, man. Vanderlei got put out cold by Crazy Horse and went on to have CTE. True. No one talks about Abel Trujillo and Takeya Mizugaki anymore. Will that happen to the fun fighters of today? It probably will, sadly. But I don't think anyone will forget about Gaethje and, Dan Hooker and Poirier. Those are going to live on, I hope. Dana explaining to the wife how women ruined the main event. So, I guess I should slap them too, right? Thank you for the 2. Dustin deserves to fight of the night so far. True. Top 5 cursed UFC cards. 6 fights cancelled. Yes. Maycee Barber booked against Armand Sarukian. Make it happen. Can we talk about how much of a douche Cruz is for saying Aspinall shouldn't demand his undisputed title shot? Cruz is a fucking retard sometimes. I just don't understand. He seems smart, but then some of the things he says are the dumbest things ever heard. And there's just no in between with Cruz. Didn't watch what happened with the poo. What happened with the poo? It won by decision. Just outlanded him every round, pretty much. It was a good performance. Not even a 2. I lost via taking too long washing the dishes. Okay. Impression of Tito thinking the fight actually happened and it was a war. What a fucking absolute crazy fight. Chelsea Chandler running in the cage with the cartoon sound effects is my favorite UFC moment. True. Thank you for the $5. Why is Brahim such an underdog? I don't know. He shouldn't have been as much of an underdog, but he should have lost. But he won. MMA on point, about to drop the top 10 latest pullouts. 2025 is the year of the vets losing and retiring Jones. Yes. Is it time to jump ship to 1FC? No, it's even worse. Prime Fedor versus Prime Aspinall. Prime Stipe versus Prime Tom. Tom wins. Tom wins. No matter what. The fight night has now turned into a podcast. Yeah, and we're literally just watching these three yap at a fucking desk about the fights. Guru X Aspinall training vid coming soon? Maybe. Thank you for the 2. I don't know. We haven't talked. Why is nobody saying Barber just got new boobs and that's probably 9? Why are you saying 9? Damn, I wanted to goon to the main event. Blue balls. I said Maycee Barber gets momentum, becomes gooned over by MMA fans, starts whoring out on socials, gets fake tits, misses way, dies before walkout. Career over. I don't know if I should post this though, because she might be in like general, like really a lot of a pain. You know what I mean? I don't think she died on her walkout. But I said she took the cursed road that 50% of women's MMA fighters, 50% of mid women's MMA fighters take, and paid the price. OnlyFans inbound. Impression of Barber's tits exploding, causing the seizure. No. Gamrot shot in on her over-unders and popped her tits backstage. I really wanted to go to the main event. Blue balls, yeah. What worst fight night of all time? It might just be up there. There was an I versus Calvio card once upon a time, though. They found Macy's wiener and couldn't sanction it. Okay. Wish every women's fight could end like this. Gamrot really snuck a main event on us. That was crazy. I was raped by Mateusz Gamrot. Dude, Mateusz Gamrot really was. He really did sneak a main event on us like crazy. Fucking Gamrot, dude. This is what happens when you're told to seize your opportunities. Good one, dude. Impression of Bully Aspinall giving Maycee Barber a pep talk but can't stop bringing up her tits. You're just absolutely amazing. And those fucking tits, my God. Let me try and pop them. That'd be funny.